Hi everyone, Victoria Cochrane here with the December video blog for Reaching Out Spiritual News, which you can find at reachingoutspiritualnews.blogspot.com.au. Or you can get, you can on the Blogspot, you can download a physical copy when I upload it in about half an hour. And this month I have talked a lot about happiness and also about cleaning out the clutter, which is not just physical clutter but mind clutter, and also about love and what love feels like and finding the love in everything, because the universe revolves around love. And there's a little meditation there about getting out of your mind and just breathing, and a poem that I wrote, A Christmas Wish. So I hope you enjoy the newsletter as I enjoy putting them out every month. Sometimes it gets a bit of a struggle to find the time to do it, but I find it really rewarding, and people do actually give me really lovely feedback about how it just resonates with them, or that there's just something in there that has helped them in some way. So I'm not going to stop doing it, and if it does resonate with you, I would love to hear from you. What to talk about? Well, I don't know. I just thought that I would pull different cards and ask that they are pertinent to people watching. The first ones are from Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy Oracle cards, and I just felt drawn to pull one of these today, and let's just see where we get to. How are you travelling as we move very rapidly towards Christmas? I hope that you're going okay and that you do get a time to enjoy being with family and friends and doing something that you love to do, rather than just having to clean the house and, do all the kind of busy work that we do towards Christmas. The first one is books. So your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Well, for me, that's perfect. So actually, I could have pulled that for myself. But when we think about it, what we read influences us, and reading over Christmas and the holidays is an incredibly relaxing thing that sometimes we don't get to do through the year. So I do hope that you get to read a good book over Christmas, but that might resonate with you as well. It was interesting, a little story I can tell you is that I've just recently been contacted by someone from Canada who is in his 70s and is writing or just publishing his first book. And it's a teaching book about spirituality, and he just wrote to me to say that I think on your website you need to have something that really defines the Creator. And I have a channeling from Matthew, like Jesus is Matthew, around God the Creator, and they're not the same. And I was happy to write back and say, well, it depends on which energy you're in, because in the upper fifth plane there's a mother god and a father god, but the supreme creator in the energy of oneness is God the Creator, and we are all connected to God the Creator. So in essence we are channeling or using that energy of creation all the time. But in our physical body on the physical earth we live in duality, and so we have a masculine side and a feminine side. There's good and there's bad, there's high and low. Everything is divided, and we're taught that God is separate. And that's why religion teaches us that we're not good enough and that we've sinned and all of that kind of thing. And so it just depends on where you're getting your messages from as to the reality that you're taught or that you believe. So in that way, I just sent him some channelings about what I've received, or channelings from the Masters about how God is the Creator. Creator is God. God comes in a lot of different forms and a lot of different names, but God is a supreme source that we're all connected to. And so working in the energy of that source, which is freely available to us because it's universal love energy, then we're accessing the highest consciousness, the highest energy, and he's using some of those channelings in his books with my blessing and referencing them to me. So that was wonderful. So perhaps that's just a message that when you're reading spiritual books, they'll all be, the channeling from Matthew was actually fine, and there was a lot in there that I found really interesting and really resonated with me. But there were just some truths in there that were what didn't quite resonate with me. And so someone told me once that there'll be some truths that will be like part of the elephant but not the whole elephant. And it doesn't mean it's wrong, it just means that it's not quite all together. And so you need to use your judgment and your heart feeling around what you're reading and what resonates with you and what truth you really feel comfortable with. So that's an interesting card to pull. Now I'm pulling another one, so I'll just do that. Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. So that's beautiful, and I know I have Raphael with me all the time, but I also am thinking there are a lot of people around Christmas time who are really lonely, who don't have family around them or don't have access to really good food or to presents or to anything different from what they live every day of the year. And so in this instance, I ask if that's one of you to call in Archangel Raphael to help you, to heal your heart and to help you to feel more connected to the world, and to show you a way where you might be able to change or heal something in you that might be preventing you from having other people around or having good health, or from always being in a reality that's not for your highest and best. And it's not to say it's your fault. I'm not saying that at all. It's just that sometimes there are realities that we're stuck in because of belief systems or because of indoctrination or whatever the reason, that we don't feel empowered enough to change. And so asking Archangel Raphael to help you with that, I really wish you every peace and blessing for Christmas. And if you do know someone like that, then you can send them Archangel Raphael, because their free will choose whether to accept the healing or not. And Raphael's energy, as you can see, is incredibly beautiful and gentle and available to everyone, can make a big difference. And the last one is solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Exactly what we were just talking about. If you're stuck in a reality that's not what you want, what needs to change? Is it your belief about yourself? Is it your belief that things can change? Is it that you've got yourself locked in a situation where someone else has power over you? Whatever it is, take your power back and ask the angels to help you. We are creators, we're co-creators, as I've just talked about, of our own reality, and it is our will, our free will, that is aligned with God's will. And God will always want the best for us, but the decisions we make can really create positive or negatives in our lives in ways that we would never consciously think. So therefore, feeling safe enough to create the change that you want. And safe is a big thing. Are you feeling safe? Are you feeling safe to show the world who you truly are? Are you feeling safe to be in your own truth? And for a long time I didn't. But now I do, and the people who need me find me, and the people who don't believe in what I do don't worry about me, and that's okay, you know. So the more you stand in your own truth and accept that, and accept who you are, and don't apologise for it, the more other people will accept you. It's like a mirror. And now I'm going to choose Earth Power Oracle just for one card. These are beautiful cards, and they're very empowering and positive, and just talk about different places on Earth that hold power and how we can harness that and embody it in our own lives. And this one that I'm choosing is Taormina. I do not resist change. Change can be a creative force. So it's perfect for what we've been talking about. I can build upon my strengths. And so, I don't know if I've shown this card before, but this is just like the central sun is always there. And it's just not the sun in art. There is a great central sun. Never changes, is always there, like our sun is always there. And things may crumble, but then they can be rebuilt. But a lot of our lives are written already. So what lessons are you learning? What lessons have you already learnt but you're still stuck in, that you don't need to be stuck in anymore? And how can you change that? Don't resist change. Change can be scary for a lot of people. A lot of people don't like change. But when we resist change, we can do ourselves a disservice. You know, it's like, better the devil you know. Well, I'll just stay stuck. My life won't change. But that's a reality of your own making, and based on fear. And that's what is keeping the world in so much turmoil at the moment, is fear-based. To say, I hope you do have a lovely Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays, and I wish you good food and happy heart and good wine, lots of love and friends in your life. But if you don't think you can find those things, connect to Creator and just bring in His light and love, and sit it in your heart space and just feel the love that He, she has for you, and just feel yourself dissolving into oneness. And just doing that can be an incredibly powerful thing, a catalyst for change. And here the masters say, teacher, what is life teaching you? What can you teach others? The best teacher is adversity. And when we come through it, how can we help others to either avoid it or to get through it themselves? And in the golden box is all your knowledge and everything that you've gained that's made you a better person. Don't let adversity define you. Use it as a strength. We're all a teacher in some way. And what are we teaching people? How are we leading by example? And how are we using our lessons for good? Not bad, not revenge, not to harm other people. How are we using it to create a better world? I'll leave you with that thought. Much love to you, and I'll see you in 2023. Love and blessings to you all. Bye for now.